Hey guys, welcome back to Come Style Reviews. What we've got here is Sentinel's re-edited Iron Man '08, the shape-changing armor. Now this is a direct homage to the comic styling as seen in the all-new, all-different Marvel Universe Invincible Iron Man. It's pretty cool. Model 51, I believe it is. It comes with a pair of energy blades, the Gauntlets, and I'm taking a moment to measure it here. It's about 7¼ inches tall, slightly shorter then the new Sentry armor that was just reviewed. When we give a roundabout, you can see he also comes with that variety of hands that's pretty par for the course with this line. You also see the stand slash flight base over on the left hand side. So pretty regular stuff. Now just giving you guys a top to bottom, bottom to top viewpoint here. It's good stuff. I love the detailing on this figure. It's very good. Now size-wise, you can see where he fits in with the line. And he's more on course with the previous entries. The new Sentry is actually a bit taller at 7½ inches. He's actually the same size as War Machine, which is taller than the rest of the line. So if you're used to the existing Iron Man armors, 1 through 7 or so, he's going to be the same size as those. And Hulkbuster's just huge. He's like 9¼ or so. But there you have it. Now taking a look at the figure itself. Give you one more measurement. Again, 7¼ inches tall. Just in case there's any dispute or debate there. Now this one, the neck is set up a bit different. It's thicker, and it also has that, it doesn't have the separate swivel for the head itself, where the head connects to the neck, just where the neck meets the chest. And you can see that extra joint in there for the up and down head swing. I kind of like it. It's double layered, so you've always got some coverage there. Now, what's becoming the norm, the shoulder pads have that moving piece there, added articulation. It also has that filler piece underneath the armpit. Really good, really mobile. We'll go over the chest in a moment, but it does have that extending chest piece there too. Looking at the double jointed elbow, swivel wrist. Like I said, pretty par for the course stuff. I really love the posability in general of this line. Whether it's Hulkbuster, War Machine, or Bleeding Edge, all of these have that really, really dynamic sense of posability there. Alright, great ab crunch. And it even has another piece right there that moves. I love moving pieces on these things. And again, this line is evolving. It's really cool to see some of the new stuff that's becoming a norm. And the moving hip skirt armor. And like Bleeding Edge, like New Century, it does have that moving piece there inside of the hip swivel. And this is really pretty. I don't know how well my camera can capture it, but man, the red and gold on this one is probably the best I've seen in this line. Like the color just pops. It's perfect. And if you look at comic cells and things like that, it just, it's good. It's really, really, really good. I love the colors on this. And hopefully I can capture it on Pictorial review. Of course, kumastyle.com. Link will be in the description as well as the info button on your top right hand side. Alright, now zooming in a bit, getting focused. Looking at those chest pieces that move in and out. I dig it. And the chest is a bit more wide on this one, so that really helps. And even though I'm not super familiar with the comic armor, I love how the back is designed on this. That mixture of the red scaling on top of the gray, like inner part, it just looks good. This also has probably my favorite LED color out of the whole line too. It's like this sky blue. It's gorgeous. And it really fits with the deco of the armor itself. And unlike some of the others, the switch is very accessible. You can reach in there, even if you have short fingernails and things like that. Flick it up and down just fine, the switch. Take a look at the lights. Plenty bright. Even though it borrows some things from previous armor, like the bleeding edge and things like that, it really does a good job of standing out and really being that Model 51 armor. Now we're just attaching those gauntlets here, at least one of them. Get it into a pretty pose for you. You can see some of that articulation put into motion. Now again, once you put these gauntlets on to hold the energy blades, it limits the articulation of the wrist. There's still some there, and they can definitely still rotate and things like that, but you're not going to get that full swivel like you do without. Alright. And rather than going for a dual blade, you can see where the regular forearm covers, they have that flap that moves up and down for some of those varying hands that it comes with, or alternate hands. Let's pop it onto the ball joint. Now in the comics, this armor is pretty incredible. It actually, I believe it comes out of a wrist bracelet that he wears. All kinds of shape-shifting stuff to it and whatnot, and it's pretty cool. It's an all-around armor for him, which I dig. Get a decent angle there for you. There you have it. Like I said, it just looks good. And again, this has been Sentinel's re-edit Iron Man 08, the shape-changing armor. You can order this Ami HLJ. I'm sure it's coming over stateside as well, so check the description. I'll update with further links. Check out the full pictorial, written review, and things like that on kumasao.com, as well as follow my Facebook and Instagram.